Papillion takes you to the heart of Hawaii. In Maui, nature blends sunshine and rainfall in a magic combination to create a wonderland. Papillion takes you there, into emerald valleys where waterfalls chase down canyon walls, splashing into rainbows all along the way, through veils of lacy clouds, to the very top of the world. Here, the demigod Maui once captured the sun and made it promise to move more slowly across the sky. Ever since then, the days have been longer and warmer. This is Haleakala, majestic home of the sun. Geologists will tell you that Maui's valleys and mountains were formed by two great volcanoes millions of years ago. West Maui broke first from the ocean floor. The east followed a few eons later. And the low-lying isthmus where the two halves flowed together gives Maui its nickname, the Valley Isle. Ancient Hawaiian legends tell a different tale. They say the demigod Maui used a magic hook made of bone and a sacred bird for bait to fish the islands up from the bottom of the sea. He cast the hook. The bird dove deep. Then, tugging with all his might, Maui pulled up the islands of Hawaii, including the one that bears his name. Lucky catch or volcanic eruption? You decide what you'll believe. But on one thing all agree. Maui is an enchanted island blessed with incomparable beauty. Papillion takes you across the channel to sacred Molokai, birthplace of hula, treasury for the remnants of a glorious ancient culture. Molokai, isolated from progress, most Hawaiian of all the islands, the smallest of the islands, yet endlessly diverse, valleys beribboned with waterfalls, serrated sea cliffs standing guard. Columns of lava cut loose from the land. Blessed Molokai, refuge for the outcast, the hopeless and forsaken. Papillion takes you to the land of fire, the burning island, the youngest earth on earth, creating itself daily. Oozing molten lava from Kilauea caldera on the slope of Mauna Loa. This is the Big Island, Hawaii, home of the fire goddess Pele. Legend says that Pele was driven from her ancestral home by her sister, the sea goddess Namaka. Pele wandered from island to island, digging holes with her magic stick, searching for a fire pit her sister could not drown with waves. She found it on Hawaii, in Kilauea Caldera, and there she makes her home. Except for Kilauea, Hawaii's volcanoes have long been silenced, and nature has had time to cover the land with a dazzling display of extravagance. Cascades and rivers are carving new valleys, sculpting the landscape with infinite patience, a few more inches each century. In old Hawaii, pardon was the reward for the lawbreaker who could reach the ancient city of refuge. Kamehameha the Great began his campaign to unite the islands here in Kailua Kona. From the rolling meadows of the Waimea district, home of the world's largest privately owned cattle ranch, to the snow-clad craters at the summit of Mauna Kea, the Big Island tells the story of nature's slow, relentless cycle of creation and destruction, and man's small role in the process. Papillion takes you to the garden aisle, where waterfalls, rivers, pools, and lagoons reflect 1,000 shades of green. Legendary Kauai, treasured by Hawaii's kings and queens, inhabited by little people, dragons, and giants. Land of the night rainbow. Time and wind and water conspired to form Kauai, slowly eroding the ancient volcano, etching a cleft through her heart, the mighty Waimea Gorge. Grand Canyon of the Pacific, 10 miles long, a half-mile deep, a petrified spectrum of reds. Sunrise and sunset and fire are captured in its layers. The island's history is written on its walls. Razor-edged sea cliffs march along Kauai's northern shore, forming an awesome barrier from Polihale to Haena, the fabled Nepali coast. Kauai is a tropical paradise, a multifaceted emerald jewel resting on a blue velvet sea. Oahu was given a natural wonder no other island possessed, a deep draft harbor that brought merchant ships and the trappings of civilization. But Oahu has hidden treasures, timeless and unspoiled. Papillion takes you there, to the Oahu many visitors never take time to find. To the other side of the island, where nature still holds power, past historic Makapu'u Lighthouse, over Kaneohe Bay, and Mokolii Island, Chinaman's Hat. Along the rugged windward coast, where time has worn the mountains down to plains, north to picturesque Haleiwa, through the pineapple fields, cresting the Ko'olau Mountains, and hovering in solemn tribute to heroes fallen in war, then gently coming back to earth on the wings of a butterfly.